How do you get your songs to sound radio ready, radio quality as a rapper? Today I'm going to answer this very important question. Let's go. Hi, my name is Terry. Welcome to the Artists Against the World channel, where we help you overcome overwhelming odds to make your dreams come true as rappers and artists. Today I'm going to answer the question, how you get your songs sounding radio quality as a rapper. After this video, please click the link below to get 5 free beats. Alright? I like giving rappers free beats whenever I can. Go get yours. Now, here's 5 main things you need to understand in order to get your songs sounding radio quality. But before we get into that, I want to explain something in general. Sure, you can have nice beats, you can have nice mixes, you can have nice things, but in my experience, the voice is really the make or break factor behind whether your song sounds trash and amateur or whether it sounds professional and good. Because you have to understand, humans, we've evolved for millions of years to process language. So we're very focused on people's voices and what they're saying. Our ears, our brains tune in when we hear someone speak. So when a song comes, the voice is going to attract 90% of the processing of its listeners. All right? So if the voice, the lyrics, the delivery, the performance, the recording quality, the audio quality, if these things are trash, it brings down the overall quality of your record, no matter how fire your beat is. All right? Having a trash vocal can really ruin your song, or it could elevate your song. All right? So this brings us into the 5 things you need to understand in order to have radio quality songs as a rapper. First, you need to focus on the vocal performance, like the energy, the performing factor of how you record your vocals. Second, you have to write to the beat. Don't write before. Third, we're going to talk about creating reference tracks. We're going to talk about the actual recording itself, what you should record, the main vocals, doubles, choruses, harmonies, ad-libs, all of that. And then 5, the quality of the microphone. These 5 things will determine whether your song sounds radio quality. So let's get to the vocal performance. So understand, have great performance on your vocal. It's not just about writing the lyrics and then reciting what you have like a drone and having a trash delivery. Think about the performing of the song, like who you come across on the mic that's going to engage people, that's going to make people pay more attention to the record. The difference between professionals and radio quality records and amateur records you hear online is amateur records, they don't have the personality. You can tell that the person is struggling to really carry themselves on the track. Whereas on the radio or with mainstream popping songs, like the vocal delivery is just very natural. There's an energy behind it. There's a lot of dynamic behind it. And really think about it like this. Performing is an art in itself. The art doesn't just stop when you write the song. Performing the lyrics is an art. If it wasn't, then actors wouldn't have a job. When screenwriters write their movies, any person could just read the dialogue. No. Directors pick specific people for specific positions in the cast because they can perform the lines in a way that other people can't. So you have to understand, performing is an art. Think like a performance artist. When you're recording your vocals, have tone, have character, have sass, have energy on your record, have Like record like you're talking to somebody. Record like you're having a conversation with somebody, so when someone listens to your song, it's gonna psychologically trick them to thinking like this guy's talking to me. Like it's gonna make them engage with the song more. Okay? So like remember that's 90% of the record's quality comes from the vocals. So focus on that performance, have that energy. Number two, write to the beat, right? Don't write before the beat. A lot of rappers, they like to have the notebooks and they just write a bunch of rhymes and stuff like that. Fine, you can do that to save ideas for good bars. But when you're writing a song, don't plug and chug. Listen to the record and write to the beat. That way, your songwriting, the energy of it will fit more the vibe of the beat. So it will enhance the quality of the song. If you're writing before you hear a beat and you're just plugging and chugging, then your songs are not going to sound very musical. When you hear the beat, you can write to respond to how the snare hits. You can do a lot of creative things when you're writing to the beat. But when you write without the beat, then you just write a stale verse and people just like, there's no fun to it. There's no creativity behind it, no imagination. So this brings up to creating references, right? When you create a reference track, you freestyle a flow over the beat, like in multiple takes. You do a lot of this, right? And here you're not trying to make sense. You're trying to vibe to the beat and you're trying to just like come up with like a pattern, a cadence, a little pocket. And over time, you just record a bunch of these freestyles. And maybe in your sixth freestyle, there was a part that like sounds real catchy and you think would make the great hook. You can cut that and dedicate that to being the hook. And maybe, like you're just gonna mix and match from the different freestyles, the different parts that you want to be the verse, the hook, the bridge, all of that. It doesn't have to make sense yet. You don't have to hear the words yet. Just mumble, just get the pockets, right? And then after that, once you have the template of the reference flow, then now you're gonna write the song, all right? This helps you create better quality songwriting because the structure of how you write your lines fits the pocket of the beat. It's more authentic, it's more natural, it's realer. It sounds less amateur. When you just write, when you don't take the flow into consideration, you're just gonna write very monotone bars. Your flow's not gonna be interesting. It's just all gonna be very one-dimensional, just focused on the words. But with a song, there's so much more going on than just the words. There's the flow, and you just have to mix match a lot of things, man. There's a lot you gotta do, all right? And number 4, when recording, one thing that's gonna elevate, or a few things that's gonna elevate the quality of the record is record multiple takes, right? But like when you record the song, record the verse many times, record the hook many times. What your engineer or you can do is you're gonna cut the parts of each recording where you have the best vocal performance and you're gonna compile them into a master track where every single second of it you have the best performance, the best performing vocals, right? If you just record one take, you might have a lot of energy in the beginning, but then things die down in the end, right? But if you record a lot of takes, then you can take the best part of the first recording, the best part of the second recording, the best part of the third, and then you compile that together to put together like a great performance where you have great energy all throughout the record, right? That's what the people on the radio, they do. They can record songs 50 times and then syllable by syllable cut out the best sounding syllables. That's how these songs sound so perfect. They do comps. That's called comping, right? Record doubles, record harmonies, record ad-libs. Make your song more interesting. Don't just record the main verse and hook, like record supporting vocals, right? This creates more engagement with your song. And also do vocal tricks. Do change your voice, pitch up, pitch down, have personality, give people ear candy. This is gonna elevate the quality of your song than the average person, all right? And number 5, remember, have a great mic. A great mic will save you a lot of trouble, okay? 90% of the quality of the song comes from the vocal. 90% of the quality of the vocal is not going to come from how they mix your voice. It's going to come from the quality of the recording, from the mic. So invest in getting a great mic that will boost the quality of your music. All right? To recap, we need 5 things you need to remember in order to get your songs to sound radio quality as a rapper. Remember, vocal performance, give your utmost, your best, engage. Write to the beat. Don't write before the beat. Write to the beat. Create a reference before you write so you have a good pocket, something that matches the beat, that bounces with the beat. When you record multiple takes so that you can comp the vocal. Record ad-libs, record, ear candy, record harmonies, doubles, record, have very interesting recording, have a lot of things that you can play with that's gonna make your song more full, all right? And 5, remember to have a good mic. A good mic is gonna save you a lot of headache. It's gonna uplift the quality of your recordings so much more, okay? Now, thank you for watching this video. Click on the link in the description to get 5 free beats, all right? And comment below what you'd like me to talk about next in the future videos. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.